Hi, welcome. It's time for another reading for children, or a children's book reading by a candidate. In this case, it's a book read for children. It's the Constitution. I am a candidate for the 2024 presidential election. The election was fraudulent, and there's lots of corruption in our election process. I have a lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court, so I consider myself still a candidate. I have not conceded the election yet. My name is Susan Maude Buchser-Lochocki, and I am a candidate for president from the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Welcome. So, the book I am reading from is the Constitution of the United States of America, and Amendment number 4 of the Bill of Rights is where we are. And it states that the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall be issued no warrants shall issue. Yeah, I have to read that better. And no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. So it's the right to privacy. Apparently there are 2 clauses here. It's a little bit unclear where they start and stop, but I guess the first clause is up until shall not be violated, and then the second clause is and no warrants shall issue. So the right of the people to be secure in their persons. So the right to privacy. The government does not have a right to invade our privacy unless they have probable cause, and then they have to provide a warrant before they do anything. And this is where I think we have some government officials possibly overstepping their bounds and searching and seizuring things that they should not be doing. I have to admit, I think this also has happened to me. I am a presidential candidate, and I know that they want to make sure that, I'm not doing secret things and stuff, and I guess, traveling between countries and protesting some things, has put me on a list to be watched, I suppose. But, you don't really have the right to always take my mobile phones. It's really annoying, and you need to stop. But for any kids out there watching, if you do run for office, they do challenge you quite a bit to make sure you have the strength to do the job. And I think I've passed all the tests. So I highly recommend running for political office. Any youngsters out there thinking they want to do this, I do recommend it. I do recommend getting some life experience first, although we also do need young voices a lot. And, I hope to bring votes directly to everyone of voting age. That would include, 18-year-olds. And so we can hear your voice, too, on issues that will be affecting you for a long time. So, but just know that sometimes the line of search and seizure and privacy gets blurred when you are a political candidate. I guess. It shouldn't be that way, but it seems to be that way. So, anyway, Yeah. Yeah. I do highly recommend it, though. I recommend running for president or Congress or governor or your state senator position, or anything else you want to, mayor would also be a good one. I think you have to be certain ages for these things, so maybe look into the age level. But it's worth it. It's worth it to get involved. I don't know what the future of our government system will look like. I think we are going to be maybe doing some tweaks here and there and changing it around and maybe writing a little new constitution. Because I think, I've pointed out a lot of different things that we just don't need anymore. Waste of money. And, yeah, let's see what happens. But, anyways, get involved in some way. Politics affects you every day. So to say you're not interested is not a good idea, because it's like saying, well, I don't care about my life. And you should care about your life. And you have the right to privacy, unless you're running for president. Maybe I should say it like that. All right. So, anyways, thank you for stopping by. That was the Amendment number 4 from the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights part of it. And if you want to find out more about me and my lawsuit and my election and my ideas, I'm all over the internet. Also, wherever you're watching this, like and subscribe to that page. And then, what else? Don't forget to look me up on my website, Susan4USA.com. That's Susan, the number 4, USA.com. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks. I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Have a good day.